So back up until possibly the late 1980s and a wee bit beyond, the average bank had 4, 5, 6 people on the tills, whatever, the booths, line up each along the desks. They were useful beyond belief. They would reassure you. They would help you in so many ways. All right, I need to change this policy. I need to sort out this direct debit. Blah blah blah. They were so helpful. And if you came across problems, they would look. We've got a lot of customers that have, come across this, and here's what we advise. They were so beneficial. That was one of the greatest benefits of knowing you're a great bank, whatever that may have been at the time working for you, and knowing the bank manager's name. That was the average experience, believe it or not, in the 80s. Think about this. And only in the last few decades, that's not a thing. Now, I have covered it over the years, but now you're lucky if you've got 1 or 2 people at those desks, and you've got somebody at the door that says, "Here, no, you don't need any help. Here, just go across that and type in the following, blah blah blah," and swipe that over that, and to our detriment. So this is an example of somebody who has Alzheimer's at 82, who apparently was taking up too much time, is according to another customer who was somewhere in that queue. Now, back to the 80s here, most phenomenal bank staff would know their customers. And for people like that lady at 82 with Alzheimer's, she would have been taken into a wee room and just sorted out there, looked after, and it's one of the reasons that you would go to that bank. Yeah, they'll look after you your entire life. That was the premise, remember, of good banking. You could go into the detail, but the point was, up until the 80s, for many people, that was a joyous experience. They would minimize so many things. That's why you went to them, because there was so much choice. There were so many more different banks. Yeah? This is horrendous. That somebody, apparently 26, slags her off, and the 82-year-old, didn't take it well, so she flung her handbag towards this 26-year-old, and the 26-year-old pushed her on her, just pushed her over, and the woman died. Seriously, the lack of empathy or respect or values or character, who, male or female, would ever attack a pensioner for whatever reason, even if they threw their handbag, for the love of... And they got off. They didn't go to jail. They'll do some community service or whatever else. But, this is horrendous. This is where we are. This lack of empathy, and it is. It's about lowering IQs, lowering life experience, lowering the respect for what we've always held dear, because it is the witchcraft of technology, isn't it? Most people have their heads in their phones as opposed to experiencing their lives in real time. And even when they apparently go somewhere interesting, they'd rather fucking focus on videoing it as opposed to experiencing it based on views. And remember, I repeat, only in the last few decades have we come to this. Seriously. And I'll speak to you soon.